what's up? My name is Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader, and today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite romance authors' newest book, Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez. Okay, so if you are not following Abby on social media right now, you need to stop what you're doing, come back to my video and finish watching it, but stop what you're doing and go follow her on TikTok, on Instagram. She is hilarious and she is one of my favorite romance authors. And I love how much that I can see her in her books. I've done reviews in the past on her first two books, The Friend Zone and The Happy Ever After Playlist, both which I thought were absolutely amazing. And this is the third book in that kind of romantic comedy series. Even though they are not in a specific order, they are connected in some way. So this one's called Life's Too Short, and this is about a girl named Vanessa and a guy named Adrian. They're actually next door neighbors. And Adrian gets woken up in the middle of the night because he hears his baby crying and he's like, it's 3 a.m. we need to shut this baby up. So he goes next door and he meets Vanessa, and she is disheveled. She has a newborn that won't stop crying, and he decides to step in and help. And he figures out, you know, that she's got something going on in her clothing, gets her to stop crying while Vanessa's taking a shower. And that's kind of how this friendship starts blossoming. That's kind of the setup for the entire romance. He is a successful lawyer, she is a travel blogger, and she is handed a newborn from someone in her family that's close to her, and basically is taking care of this child. And Adrian steps in to help, and they develop this friendship, and of course, because it's a romance, they fall in love. But the catch is that Vanessa doesn't really want to have a long-term relationship because she is afraid that she has a terminal illness that she cannot do anything about. Just like all of Abby's books, this book is gut-wrenching. Like, there's so many emotions that come with this book. And I was sitting in my bed and reading this and just flying through it. And there are things that Abby says in her writing that I'm just like, I, as an adult, needed to hear that. I just feel like the advice that she has, because of her personality and probably her life experiences, I don't know her very well, I don't know her at all, but probably her life experiences just makes her write so much wisdom into her books. And I really, as a reader, love having that wisdom. And I feel like it brings so much life to her characters, but it also just makes you feel like you're getting more out of the story than just reading a rom-com, because it is so much more than that. Like she says in her social media, her books all have happy endings, they're romances. And so, you know, I preface it with, yes, it's sad, and yes, there's emotions, and yes, you're gonna be devastated, and there's a whole whirlwind that you'll go through, but it's so good. It's so good. And so I would recommend this one. I don't know which one of the three are my favorite. I see pieces of Abby in all of the characters, and to be honest with you, I love it. I love that I feel like I can hear her speaking when I'm reading what the characters are saying. It just brings the book to life for me. So definitely, if you are a romance reader, pick up the other two, pick up this one. Can't wait to read more of what she puts out. Also, fun story, this was actually recommended on Good Morning America a couple weeks ago, and it was recommended by Emily Henry, who I have put out videos on her books in the past. So if you haven't read Emily Henry's books as well, she clearly recommends Abby. And if you liked what People We Meet on Vacation or Beach Read, then you should check out Abby's books, because Emily Henry says, take a look at them. Fun fact, Abby also has a dog named Stuntman Mike, and so she writes dogs into all of her books. And this is my dog, who always likes to get involved when we have Abby's books out. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you guys next time. In the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram at The Fun Size Reader, on Facebook at The Fun Size Reader, and on Twitter at Fun Size Reader. See you next time.